Warming temperatures, and with the humidity increasing, we're going to find just that fog across the area. But we've been talking about the threat for some heavy rain that also comes into play overnight through the day tomorrow. The problem is it's the warm front, and with a warm front, it tends to be a little bit more prolonged activity than a cold front that comes through in a line and then it's out of here. So that's what we're facing for our Saturday, the warm front. The main threats for any stronger storms will be just localized flooding concerns. So the heavy rain, also some gusty winds, some small hail, but it's the summer-like warmth that many people will be talking about too, and the higher humidity. Temperature right now at 60 degrees downtown, 57 in a handful of locations. Look at that, from Jackson to Howe, Ann Arbor, Adrian, all at 57. Very steady temperatures here in the past couple of hours. That continues overnight, even slightly rising as the warm front comes a little bit closer. But you can see a good deal of cloud cover around, even a few sprinkles. Eastern Sanilac County, heavy rain, thunderstorms moving through northern Illinois, just moving into Chicago right now. So these are either flash flood watches or advisories with the heavy rain. You can really see that distinct line too, just beginning to move into the downtown area. As it crosses Lake Michigan and moves over lower Michigan, it may lose a little bit of this momentum just because of the timing here, but we are going to look at this boundary, this warm front lifting northward. So we're going to keep it in the forecast through the overnight hours, more so after 2 a.m. So it has a little ways to travel. But any storms that do develop, we do run the risk for an isolated severe storm overnight into tomorrow morning, and this carries us even through tomorrow afternoon when the actual cold front comes through. So we have two parts to the system that we have to deal with, and that's going to be later in the day tomorrow. So here's the timing, and right now we'll continue to watch the storms crossing Lake Michigan, moving on through 2-3 o'clock in the morning, coming on through. Some heavy rain, of course the thunder may wake you up, and some hail or even a gusty wind. 5 o'clock in the morning, still parts of the area dealing with it. Not everyone's going to see the rain continuously during this time, so keep that in mind. But because it's a warm front, it's going to be tough to say exactly the placement of some of these showers. But no, it is going to be a wet start as we go through our Saturday, and then even as we go 9-10 o'clock in the morning, it's still working its way through. This front comes to the north, it sinks a little bit further southward at times, and that's what we carry through till about noon or 1 o'clock. And of course, that's when all those games are starting, football games across the area. So that's what we're concerned with. We'll watch it. It looks wet. Count on wet weather at some point during the game and tailgating as well. And there's the cold front by 2-3 o'clock, and that doesn't look like it's going to be packing too much of a punch at this point, but we're going to watch it closely. So 60 and rising overnight. It is going to be a warm and muggy Saturday. Everyone's going to experience that, and then that same system comes back to the north on Sunday, bringing us more rain for the afternoon and